Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fandom Flux Podcast, episode 99. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at 99. We're so close, guys. We're so close.
I hope Ken gets his internet fixed.
Yeah, that'd suck if he doesn't. So, I'm just gonna check something. So, I was going to make a joke about syndication, but I'm not entirely clear on how many episodes you need to have for that. It used to be 100. It is no longer for syndication.
I'm not sure what that is.
It's the thing where you get lots and lots of money because your show can now be shown on other networks. It can be licensed out to other networks than the one that actually bought the show.
So,
okay.
Would syndicate...
That's why Jerry Seinfeld has earned lots and lots of money.
Would syndication mean that we were a syndicate? Could we then become Syndicate Flux? Or the Fandom Syndicate?
I don't believe so. That's completely different.
Because syndicate's a cool word.
It's a pretty good word. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm Casey. How you doing? With me we have Slicer.
Hello.
And Zero.
I'm Zero, and we don't have Ken, so I feel sad because in his intro would normally end this off, and I can't do intros like Kenshi, not impromptu.
No. Oh well.
Again, he writes them out. He prepares them.
Yeah. He's weird like that, but whatever. Works for him. So, who wants to go first? What are we doing? What are we doing? What have we been doing? Zero. Go Zero.
So, it kind of sucks, but my mom's work, they haven't cleared her, fingerprints yet. So, she's had to basically work for free for the past week. Because they can't pay her yet. Yeah.
She has back pay coming eventually, right?
They better. Because she really wants this job, so has to technically work as a volunteer because the California Department of Law will not process her thing because somebody mistyped her social security number. They got one digit wrong, and it screwed her up, and maybe out of a week of pay.
Yeah, that sounds illegal. So, on the company's part, not your mom's.
Yeah.
So I hope she gets paid for that.
I do too. So that's upsetting. Let's see. On to happier news, I picked up Xenoblade 3D because I am running a Xenoblade fic and I cannot find my other Xenoblade game for the Wii. And that fic is actually doing pretty good so far. I mean, again, it's in a pretty dead category. That's not filled with great things. But yeah, there was a submit your own character story, and I looked at the reviews with people submitting their OCs, and I felt disgusted with humanity.
Yeah. That'll happen.
Yeah. My friend also wrote an intentionally bad Xenoblade fic with all the wrong things you could imagine, with purple prose out the wazoo, OCs and Mary Sue's, just as much as she could, and surprisingly enough, she got good reviews. Why?
Wow.
That's not that surprising.
She made a fake account. She made the account user is a 14-year-old named Tabitha, who's a fangirl of Xenoblade. And there was one review that's okay, your characters are kind of Mary Sue's, but OMG, I love this story. I'm just...
You can't fix stupid, I guess.
I guess he can't. And, you know, I was, like, literally having an aneurysm while reading that story, so...
Let's not say literally for that, shall we?
Okay. I was almost having an aneurysm.
Better.
Yeah, it was not great at all. So I have been writing that Wild Blade story, and I've kind of, you know, because she actually made an official fanfiction account, the person I'm writing with, Grace Diaz Shay Pond. And so Shay and I have been working on it, and she's actually not very, like, she's kind of new to writing, so she's been learning a lot, and she's been really happy with that. Also, because I bought Xenoblade 3D, I was like, oh wait, I probably have GameStop points, because I have a Power Rewards account, because I like free stuff. So, I traded that in for a Deadpool wallet, and I'm still waiting for that. I really want it. But...
You seen the trailer?
Yeah, I have. I'm really excited for Deadpool.
Is it me, or did they spend like a minute of footage just them discussing how gross he looks?
It's great. It's well written. I like it. I found it hilarious. On top of that, nothing really has been happening. Oh, I tried to see the new Terminator movie because my friend was like, oh man, it's in the theater, it's close by to us. I mean, it's not going to be out for much longer, let's go see it. So I went over there, we drove over to the movie theater, and they're like, oh no, we don't have it here. I looked at my friend like, what the hell, man? And then he's just like, oh wait, it was another movie theater in Sacramento. And I'm just like, so yeah, we came back and we just kind of like, well, whatever. I'm going to be, actually, with that friend, we're going to see if we can record an LP on Saturday to put up on my personal channel. I think he wanted to do, like, The Wolf Among Us or something, so I can make bad decisions. Which is always fun, making bad life choices.
Like you would know, Zero. When was the last bad life choice you made?
I'm not sure if it was making the left turn and getting into a car accident with 3 other cars, or climbing onto the roof of my school.
I think only the second one actually counts as a life decision.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been my week. Pretty chill, actually. You need to upload more parts of Mount Your Friends, because we need to get to the part with the sick jumps.
Every other Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah,
Still pissed you guys played that without me. I understand, but I'm still pissed.
You want to play it after we record?
Still haven't even accepted your copy of it.
I don't have anything in my inventory, or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, I sent it to you and you never accepted it.
Huh. I'll check again when my connection's better. But yeah, that's the problem. My connection can't do anything right now, and hasn't for a while, as in months. So I get it. I get why I'm not... Yeah, can't play.
Watching Ken struggle is fun. Watching Ken struggle with that is fun, no matter how many times you watch it. Right.
How would you know? Oh wait, yeah, the first episode.
First episode is up, yeah. I showed my little brother, and he enjoyed that. Alright. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Slicer?
Alright, so last weekend, I had a camp out with the LARPing group. That was a lot of fun, but I spent most of my Monday either asleep or in bed, just not moving, because I was so sore. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, but very busy. A lot of stuff to do, and the children were very rambunctious that were there. and me and my brother were default babysitters, basically.
Mm.
So I spent effectively 48 straight hours just either watching children or fighting. It's fun, though. And since, my connection was actually decent yesterday, so I got to watch Gate, all the episodes that are available right now. And I like that series a lot, actually.
Gate
it's the one where the medieval fantasy setting invades the Japan, and then the military just brothel stomps them. Yeah. That was really satisfying to watch.
It really was. When they got all the guns, they just mow them all down. Yeah.
And then after that, it's pretty much just peacekeeping missions, basically. The kingdom itself, it has a, Nazi-style last resort kind of thing, where they just burn every village, except for the capital. So it's kind of up to the military to keep them alive and happy.
Mm-hmm. And, they fight the Red Dragon. Because you always gotta fight a dragon in a fantasy setting.
Of course. Well, to be fair, they fight a lot of dragons. That's the only big one, though.
Yeah. It's a big, scary one.
So I'm really looking forward to more episodes of that series. One thing that I'm really confused on is I watched Overlord, the first 4 episodes of it, and I'm good. They explain the world. They're now established as a thing in that universe, the one they find themselves in, or the main character finds himself in. And I'm not interested in seeing more. I'm just kind of satisfied with what was there.
All right. Well, that's perfectly fine.
I just kind of... Oh, there it goes. Okay, that finally went through. The Not Your Friends thing.
Yeah. I also kind of want to suggest Raka no Yusha, because that does a really nice turnaround. It's not what it initially appears to be, which is actually really great. At first you think it's going to be an action shonen series, and then you realize, wait, it's not. I don't want to spoil anything, but they changed the opening to reflect that about halfway through the series. Because the first few episodes are deceiving, and the opening itself is deceiving. And they make small changes to the opening, by the way, every episode, because there's a specific reason for that, and it's very masterfully done.
I'll have to give that one a look, then.
Yeah. But Overlord, it has, a sort of, type of audience it attracts. You know? And, I like it. No, I realize it's not for everyone, though.
I'm barely awake. Anything else, Lisa? Yeah.
And, that's my week.
Okay, my week. My Blue Lantern ring is in New York currently.
You're still tracking that thing.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. I ordered 2 kilograms of beef jerky because I have no impulse control.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's pretty good though. So yeah. It's quite nice. Not usually a fan of beef jerky. Memory serves, Ken is, so he would have been, I don't know, giggling to himself at this point.
That's a lot of beef jerky.
It is kind of a lot, but it keeps because it's jerky, so it's fine.
I like beef jerky, but this is a limit.
There is not. You lie.
You're probably right.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Aside from that, I played a lot of Skyrim for no adequately explained reason. I had 4 days off over the past 4 days in a row.
That sounds like a good reason to me.
I think I mentioned I had a long weekend coming up. Yeah, so I played a lot of Skyrim. I kind of wish I didn't and spent my time better.
Why?
Because Skyrim's not that great a game.
In hindsight, it isn't. Like when it first came out, I was so excitedly playing it, but now I can't go back to it. Not very easily.
It's very, very shallow.
Well, did you enjoy your time playing Skyrim?
Not so much.
Then yes, you should probably regret it.
Yeah. Well, that happened. Oh, no depth of story, no depth of gameplay, just, hey, go kill stuff, then sell their shit to some vendor, except you can't sell all their shit to some vendor because they have an arbitrary money limit that you can get them to spend.
Yeah, I understand.
But you can raise it if you get your speechcraft high enough, which you can't level up at all ever.
I understand realism, but like at the same time, come on. Just come on. It's annoying.
Speechcraft is a skill you train. You don't use it to level it up.
Well, you could technically if you were to just steal a horse, then try and persuade the guard, and then steal a horse, and then try and persuade the guard, and then steal a horse, and then try and persuade the guard, then steal a horse, then maybe try and intimidate the guard this time, just for the sake of...
I can't remember what I did, but when I was, really, what I would do when I would start was I would just buy a humongous amount of, iron ore, just get my smithing up, to make better weapons and armor, and because I bought so many of them, my speechcraft ended up going up as a result of that, so it was usually pretty fine.
Yeah, you get speechcraft XP for bartering with people, right? Like, if you just raise the price or lower it just a little bit, like 1%, you get XP for it.
Yeah. That's it.
Wait, what? You can actually barter with people?
Yeah. That was at Skyrim, right? That's not Oblivion.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like it might have been, but that might have been just a mod I was using.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't in Skyrim.
Yeah, that was in Oblivion, right?
Yeah, it was.
I know you could in Oblivion. I thought it was both.
Yeah, it gave you more leeway if you did a lot of that, persuade minigame, which I liked. A lot of people didn't, but I thought that was okay. Actually made it interesting, at least.
I never got the hang of it. So, I just bribed them. Which made, discounts worthless, but, whatever. I did it for the XP, not for money. I had all of that.
Not that XP matters in Oblivion at all.
Nah.
You could entirely remove the XP mechanic from that game, and it would play exactly the same. Only the names of enemies would be different.
Yeah, pretty much.
Depressing thought for the day. Because other than that, Oblivion was a pretty good game. Anyway, probably still my favorite Elder Scrolls. What else did I do? I honestly don't think I did that much, aside from play Skyrim. Yeah, that's really, really depressing. Could have done so much more with my time. I did have a go at writing for a little bit. Got like a few hundred words done. A few hundred words, that's something at least, right? Progress. Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much my week. Okay. At the very least, give me a second. Right, I'm awake. Okay, so topics. At the very least, I'm going to be awake for topics. So. Oh, Christ.
What?
Okay, first topic. The evil albino.
What a way to wake up.
Please, go on, Casey.
I hate you guys. Zero specifically, because I'm pretty sure he was the one that mentioned this.
No, that was Slicer. Slicer.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me.
Yep. That was Zero, alright.
It wasn't, though.
It's definitely something that Zero would come up with to talk about, so...
You know what? Slicer came up with it, but I wish I did. How about that?
Why am I not surprised?
Because it's so great.
Okay. So, Slicer, you got the trope page up, maybe?
What was that?
You got the trope page up?
Shit, no, I don't. That's the one that I didn't link. This is going to take me several minutes to load, by the way. So yeah.
Vamp away, Zero.
Vamp.
Oh, that was weirdly fast. Okay.
Okay. Vamp about what?
So, Slicer, what is the evil albino?
Exactly what it sounds like. That character is albino, so therefore they're instantly evil.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on this case?
Is that literally all it says?
Basically, yeah. A common distinguishing mark to show that a character is evil is albinoism.
Albinism.
Whatever.
That's literally all it says. That's really...
Well, no, there's like several paragraphs.
Because red eyes are a side effect of some types of albinism. Many evil albinos also have scary red eyes that provide a contrast to their otherwise white features.
To clarify, my eyes are blue.
So you might just so happen to be a heroic albino. A good guy who has albinos.
They're renegade.
I'm told they flicker orange in bright sudden sunlight.
Usually takes advantage of the idea that the light is good. White is the color of innocence, purity, and holiness, so a character whose whole body is white must be very good indeed, sometimes to the point of mystical white hair. That's heroic albino. Yeah.
I hate you all.
So which one are you, Casey? Are you an evil albino with...
And by all, I mean the people that wrote and contributed to that TV Tropes page. Fuck you all. Yeah.
Let's see.
Mao is albino? What?
Yeah.
From Code Geass, Mao, the guy who could read minds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't count. Regio from Kill la Kill, that's not...
I'm pretty sure she dyes her hair.
She was also transformed by the life fibers. That's not being albino, that's being a freak of nature.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Didn't she have rainbow hair?
Yes.
It turned rainbow at one point, yes.
Well, it was white and the insides of it were rainbow.
Yeah.
How do you even do that?
I've seen some cosplayers pull it off. It's pretty impressive.
Tombstone in the Spider-Man comics is an African-American with albinism. He's just deathly pale and makes him look creepy enough. He always speaks in a whisper. It's found his teeth in the point. So, Casey, if you ever want to be evil, just always whisper.
Don't I already do that?
Oh my goodness! You are an evil albino.
Anyway. I'm surprised you haven't gone down to the powder entry yet.
Oh! That's a heroic albino, I believe. Because why?
Yeah, they showed that on TV once while I was in high school.
I saw that.
No comments were made about that to me at any point during the fucking week.
The albino rad scorpions from Fallout. Fuck those things.
What does...
They are damage sponges, okay? You can use a minigun for just 30 solid seconds and don't kill them. It's stupid.
In fairness, you could use a minigun for 30 seconds on anything in that game and it wouldn't kill them.
Well, if you have the
sucks.
skills for it, they're pretty good. If not, they're crap.
Well, Zero, keep those entries coming.
Ranger Ghost from Fallout New Vegas is not very friendly, but still shows concern. Let's see. In the original Fable, choosing the good path for your character results in...
One second. Ranger Ghost. That's the woman that's on watch at the Ranger NCR station, right?
Yeah.
Let me put this into perspective for you. She is an albino on watch.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that great? Doesn't that make sense? That is the perfect idea, right?
Continue.
Let's see. Dave's ex's J.C.
Hellcast.
Denton can be an albino, but his appearance...
I thought that was awesome.
What?
That one was awesome. That was the first time I'd seen, like, in character customization, it's just like there's one that's set specifically for albinism.
Yeah, that's heroic albino.
Yeah, but also evil albino, technically, because the thing about that game was the nano-augmented characters in that game, they were either J.C. Denton, his brother, or the Men in Black. And the Men in Black were all villains and basically mind-controlled.
Yeah. Helter Skelter from No More Heroes is an evil albino, and his brother, Skelter Helter, is also an evil albino.
Shocker. It's almost like it's a genetic condition or something.
Yeah.
What, evil?
Yes, evil, Slicer. It's genetic.
Hey, Fallout 3's Broken Steel DLC has albino red scorpions.
I did mention them, yes.
He mentioned those already.
The funny thing is they regenerate health in the daytime.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Which is the opposite of an albino.
Really? Zero. Is that what that is? Like,
If you really want to drive home the evil, there's the Hellgast from Killzone. An entire race of albinos that are just effectively Nazis.
Seath the Scaleless.
Yep, he's on there too.
And Gear Him from Skyward Sword.
No idea. Don't know.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
He's a creepy mofo that likes to lick things. Yeah. What's your opinion of this? Of these two tropes, the heroic and...
I'm surprised you didn't come across the entry with the albino who was a sniper moving through the desert at any point.
Who's that from?
No idea. I just know it was a thing.
Oh. There's one from Snake Eater, I guess.
They have Kratos
I have
listed.
What?
No.
Even though he's not.
So, those two tropes basically just say writers have no idea what albinism is, for one thing.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's pretty much it. That's all that those tropes say.
No, seriously,
pretty much.
I've seen before, like, if you're going to have your character have white hair and it's not dyed, it's natural, learn about albinism and then make that, like, something they have to overcome, because that becomes a lot more interesting.
I'm interesting. Zero said I'm interesting. You all heard it.
Well, it's something to be overcome. It's a lot more interesting than just saying, oh, this person has white hair and they're now just a normal person. Instead, it's, okay, this person has, weak eyesight and, they don't exactly like the sun, so you have to figure out ways to work around that to be able to accomplish their goals and overcome conflict.
Okay, next topic before I murder someone.
Sure.
It may not be Zero, because this was all his fault.
It wasn't, though.
So the next topic is the Ascended Extra.
We've mentioned this, I believe, in the past, but we don't remember when. So we're just going to mention it again.
I'm not sure we have, but,
Or we might not even have, but it feels familiar.
So, if someone wants to prove me wrong, feel free, but,
Ascended Extra is when a character who's literally just an extra, like, like, say, for example, you take not even, like, a supporting character, but, like, a mascot character, like, I don't want to say it, but say the Minions, and they make a whole movie about them.
The penguins from Madagascar?
Yeah. They move on.
Who the fuck is Bartok? And when was he in Anastasia?
He was the little assistant for the bad guy.
Okay.
He was like the parrot to his Jafar.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember what it is now. It was stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Christopher Lloyd as Rasputin, though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Rasputin.
That was a good film.
It was.
I just want to say, the stage was a good film. I like the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So, yeah. Ascended Extras.
Yeah. It's very often a plot in fan fiction where people take a lesser used character and then make that character the main character, and they develop that character because that character doesn't get a lot of screen time normally.
Yeah, the My Little Pony fandom is pretty infamous for this. It's actually kind of become canon in that they had an entire episode dedicated to background ponies.
Wow.
Yeah. That broke a lot of fan canon. Or reinforced some of it. It was kind of split down the middle.
One big example of this is Waluigi. Waluigi only shows up in tennis and spin-offs, but he's never actually been...
Mario Party.
Yeah, but he's never been in a main series Mario game. So he's a character that's very underused that people either really love or really don't like. So people, want to give him more...
Why would you not like Waluigi?
I don't know. He's like the greatest.
He's the people's champion.
He is. I've actually seen fan fiction that pairs him with Rosalina. That's how much people love him. So
it's the mustache.
Yeah.
It's all spiky and shit. It's cool.
Wah. So, the supporting characters, and there are the extras, which are way, way out there. Tingle in Legend of Zelda. In Japan, he's got a series of games.
What?
And he's so hated in America, but Japan loves him. They love him so much. He has 3 games out in Japan.
Is that Tingle?
Yes.
You talking about?
Tingle.
Yeah.
Yes. Has 3 games out in Japan. And then he became, he eventually became like DLC for Hyrule Warriors even, But he's so popular. But cultural differences mean we are disgusted by his presence and hate his very figure.
I don't like him, so...
Yeah.
Okay. I find him creepy.
He is creepy. He's like a 34-year-old man who dresses up as a fairy and dances around.
Isn't he actually a fairy? I thought he was...
No. He's a 34-year-old man who wears a costume and runs around calling little boys fairies and wanting their money.
Yeah, it's even more creepy than I thought previously. That's impressive.
Yeah. So you can see why the American audience is not exactly liking his status as a mascot character in Japan. Majora's Mask does this with a Happy Mask salesman who's originally a side character in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but in Majora's Mask becomes one of the main plot-driving characters. Because he literally gives you the reason why you're in Majora's Mask and why you have to do things. As far as fan fiction goes, what's your guys' thoughts on it?
I'm not going to complain about it because some very, very good fics have come out of it.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
giving some...
Yeah.
You can go.
It's a very good point, starting point for a lot of fics is you just want to show more of this character. And to be honest, a lot of the time, it's a character that deserves more love.
Even if the fic isn't about them, I was going to say it's nice to see characters like that, just in general, used at all.
Yeah. Extra characters that are not typically used in canon, having them show up, I wish Ken was here, because then we could talk about Nochiko in his One Piece fic. Nami's sister. She gets a...
Oh, right, her, yeah.
Yeah, she gets a big role in the fic.
Yeah, she's effectively the first mate, if memory serves.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Which fic is this?
Shinobi of the High Seas, I think it was.
Shinobi of the High Seas is one
right.
Naruto fic.
I should probably read that at some point, now that I'm actually a little more familiar with One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
It is really good. So, it's all about using characters that are not normally used because people get tired of the same canon characters sometimes, and people, and it's always interesting to see people's takes on characters that don't normally see a lot of action.
Oh, now I remember why we've talked about Ascended Extras. Pseudo-OCs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's effectively what they are, yeah.
Unless they have some amount of character that you can, start with as a base. But generally they're not too developed, so you have to add in a lot of things. Which can be good or bad. Yeah. I'd say if you're going to do an Ascended Extra, go for it. Because it's always very fun to see characters be ascended like that and brought up to be able to actually bear more importance on the story. I'm actually going to be using one of those in my Xenoblade story, and I've used those in the past as Ascended Extras. So they're very reliable, and just, make sure that they fit what everybody's impressions of the character are, at least. And if not, then make it interesting, yeah?
I think that's really the only caveat I have, is just don't give them a character archetype that you already have 4 of. If you're going to give them a character, try to branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not helping at all this topic, am I?
Not really.
No.
Oh, well, you got it covered, you're fine.
So, I think that's about it for this topic anyways.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to stop working until 5.
What was the topic we decided on for the third one?
The third one was the dark counterpart. Oh, this is actually a good topic, so I need to pay attention. Alright. So, to clarify, this is not the, mirror moment character,
not...
like not Dark Link or Dark Naruto or whatever the crap. Like an actual character that is, well, yes, a dark reflection of the main character, but in a way that, yes, they went through a similar thing as the main character, but came out on the exact opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Naruto, basically.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's the most obvious one.
Yeah. I think in Naruto specifically they were going for Sasuke being that, but it didn't work.
They tried to force Sasuke into that mold.
Yeah. They tried to force everyone into that mold. Every single villain.
But Just Like Me was very strong in that series.
Bleach had the same thing eventually with Ginjo, I think was his name. Sort of. I don't think they pulled that off very well there either. Because they just sort of brought him up and then immediately killed him off.
Wait, who?
He was, the arc after Aizen died?
Yeah.
He was the villain in that.
Oh, the Fullbring arc?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I thought you meant the firework girl's younger brother. Kukaku?
No. Anyway. So yeah, they tried that there as well, only they didn't give it the development it needed. The character didn't get any backstory beyond, hey, I did what you do, only they screwed me over in some non-specific way and now I'm evil.
They really didn't elaborate on that at all, did they?
Not so much, no. Just sort of, Yeah, that was not good.
I really do like this trope. It can be done pretty well.
Well, obviously. I mean, superhero stories live for this trope.
Yeah.
And,
it's something where you can really kind of show the traits of the characters by contrasting the two of them. Of what made them different, what made their results different. It helps to characterize them.
I mean, I think Batman's got like 6 of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Riddler, Joker, Doctor Strange, Victor Zsasz, kind of.
But there's always
Wait, Doctor Strange is Batman?
Yeah, Doctor Strange is kind of like Batman. He's basically super intelligent, peak physical fitness. Yeah.
No, I mean,
I did read.
I thought it was his own
DC
thing.
Character.
I didn't know he was part of Batman.
No, that would be... You're thinking of something else. Dr. Hugo Strange, the villain from Arkham City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. You're thinking of the one from Marvel, I think.
Yeah, you're thinking of the...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. But there's really usually one that stands above all the others, though, and that for Batman would be the Joker. Because we all know the Joker.
I mean, the Joker really does like to do that one bad day shtick.
Yeah.
Isn't that only a movie thing? Or did he do that in the show, too?
What, the one bad day thing?
Yeah.
No, that was a thing in the comics for like 20 years.
Oh.
That he was trying to prove that could make someone turn out like him. Yeah, I think that started in The Killing Joke, which was the one where it's basically shows his origin story of how he gets put in the vat of chemicals and stuff, and it also shows how he paralyzes Batgirl. Yeah, and pretty much from then on, it went in the track of that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to turn people into him by showing them one bad day.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not that well versed in Batman villains to say which one probably the best, though.
Neither am I. I just read up on some of this stuff like last week. That's the only reason I know as much as I'm talking about right now.
I find Batman incredibly boring, so I'm not a good judge either.
Yeah, like I say, though, superheroes love this trope.
Yeah.
I mean, Flash has like 3 different type of anti-Flash, I believe.
The Reverse Flash.
God, that TV show sucked.
Oh, it was not great.
I wish it was better. I wish it was so much better.
It was so cringeworthy. Well, they're going to get a new actor for the actual movie Flash.
They don't like the television universe at all. DC does, as far as I'm aware. DC, the actual company, don't like the TV iterations of the characters, for whatever reason. Even though they're more successful than the films, arguably.
The comic versions are so grimdark, though. I like the cartoon versions.
No, the TV versions. Arrow and Flash.
Oh, those TV versions.
Yeah, those versions.
I thought you meant the animated ones.
No.
The animated ones are great.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I want to watch more of the Batman films, the animated films.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are. And they did one on The Killing Joke too. I'd probably start with that one. Oh wait, no, tell a lie. They are going to do one of that. Yeah, that's in the works, and they do have Mark Hamill playing the Joker, so that's going to be pretty awesome. So when that comes out, I will be watching that one. Any of you watch Batman Beyond?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Future Batman? Yeah, with Will Friedle as future Batman.
Yeah, that
was pretty cool.
It's really well done. I actually, they recently, not recently now, but a while back, they did, start out the whole comic series of Batman Beyond.
Really?
Yeah. There's a whole comic series out for it now.
Well, I need to look something up then. Fucking Christ. I'm in for that.
Actually, even I liked Batman Beyond. That was a pretty good show.
Like, you may not like Batman, but Batman Beyond is pretty good. Because then you have old Batman as, like, the teacher.
Oh, he was so good as that.
Yeah.
Old Batman.
He's so great.
It just works so well.
His character works as the old mentor.
Yeah, it does. His voice actor did a great job as well.
Yeah.
An older version of Batman. It really, really worked in a lot of ways. I mean, they were very specific with their aim for the demographic, sort of going for a teen thing and doing a few PSA episodes, which were not so great, like the Venom patches.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, it's still great.
That's kind of to be expected, though, I guess. In that era, there were a lot of just lesson episodes.
Anyway. That was great, though.
To quote Dragon Ball Z a little bit, to look at that, Goku's got a lot of evil counterparts. There's Raditz. They're both...
Raditz is probably the only one that I would actually accept.
The TV trope cites Majin Buu because they love to fight, they learn techniques from seeing them just once, have a love for food, and our man children can be playful while beating on someone. Buu, however, is an idiot that doesn't care about anything besides itself and destroys and kills for fun.
Okay, I'd buy that.
There's also the villain from the Tree of Might, who looks exactly like Goku. And
literally like Goku, yeah. And is
yeah.
Yeah.
Broly doesn't count. Vegeta,
no.
I wouldn't count. Nappa,
no.
You could make a case.
Goku and
But that's mostly based on Dragon Ball
Piccolo,
Z.
Goku and Piccolo, both are aliens from worlds that were in distress. They were both raised in isolation away from the civilized world, lost memories of their old worlds, and they come to see the blue planet as their one true home. However, Goku kind of got the best qualities from living on Earth, but then Piccolo was split from the first Namekian to be just pure evil. So he got the worst qualities, but...
Your evil half, Super Kami
Guru. Now!
Come and mail this letter for me.
Stop
He's
making
also
out with your
green,
boyfriend!
so you get the mastermind problem.
It sounds like this.
I'm trying to pull it away from just copying jokes. You whatever. Sure. Keep going. Keep quoting.
Now!
Don't take his coat.
Now, don't listen to Slicer!
Okay, we could stop now.
Awesome. I don't know. I think
Anyway.
the concept itself is very interesting. Kind of a measures of the man kind of thing. Or human, rather.
Hmm. You could argue in some circumstances they use it as a sort of contrasting different environments in which they were raised. So they had a start in very different, similar circumstances rather, but were raised in different circumstances and thus ended up very, very differently. That's kind of why I'm a bit iffy on Goku and Majin Buu or Goku and Piccolo. Different species and very different circumstances as such.
Sensui and Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. Where Sensui was the spirit detective for Earth before Yusuke was, but he fell to evil and Yusuke went to not evil.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I don't remember him. Though in fairness, I didn't finish. I stopped watching after...
he appeared after Taguro.
Yeah,
I stopped
wasn't he
watching
the last
after the
guy?
black tape showed up.
He was after Taguro, but before the whole Demon World arc.
Where did the tape with all the evil on it come in?
I think that was his arc. That was like right after Taguro.
Yeah, I stopped watching that, so...
and then it also says a better lampshade example would be younger Taguro, who Yusuke would be if he gave into his Blood Knight tendencies and stopped caring for his true companions. Maybe.
That's stretching
I
on
don't see it.
That's very stretching it. Aizen and Uehara from Bleach.
Yes.
They're both extremely intelligent scientists whose conflict with each other is portrayed as basically a chess game.
Yeah, Kurasuchi wouldn't fit in there because he's just evil. He's just unrepentantly evil.
Yeah.
And yet he gets away with it because he's a hero.
Air quotes.
This also mentions Screamjow and Ichigo.
Those two I can see.
Yeah, I buy that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to mention that earlier, but Grimjow is a little more into the Blood Knight territory than Ichigo is, but it's there. I can see it.
But again, you can see where that came from because it does show his backstory where he had to eat his true companions, as is the term, apparently. Yeah. Because TV Tropes has forsaken the word Nakama for whatever reason.
Good.
It worked as a term, but, whatever. We'll make a really stupid term that no one's going to recognize for the sake of it.
I hate seeing it. I get tired of it after... I don't know. You see it a lot in everything.
But it fits better than True Companions, which is way too generic to actually mean anything. Anyway.
It also mentions...
you can see where it comes from.
It also mentions Buggy and Luffy.
No.
Yeah, it's just like, their powers are opposites. Luffy is cheerful, Buggy is aggravated. Like, a good evil counterpart is similar circumstances, but turned out differently.
Yeah. A good evil counterpart, you have to be able to have the characters say, "We're not so different, you and I." It's an incredible cliche, but
It can be very powerful.
not even that
Cliche
it can
for
be
a reason.
powerful. It's just that they need to be able to say it and it would make sense.
Yeah.
Not that they should say it, but they should be able to say it.
Yeah. Being able to draw those similarities, so it was kind of awesome.
Mm.
You know what show had a lot of those? Static Shock.
Oh. Yeah.
Didn't watch it. Don't even really know what that is. I think I know what it is. It's like a superhero show kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Guy had electric powers. Or something.
Yeah, the thing was there was some kind of event. It was basically Infamous. Only instead of one person getting powers, a lot of people got powers.
So it was basically the Flash.
Sure. Okay.
This thing listed Medaka box with Kumagawa and Senkichi. And then,
No idea what any of that meant.
but like,
Meant?
Medaka box makes me sad. I don't even want to talk
Why?
about it. Because the series
I
just
might
kind of
bring
like,
it up.
because it appeared and I was just thinking about it. Because the series basically is like, here's a Mary Sue. There you go.
Oh.
And then like Kumagawa, who's like the most interesting character, is just he gets the crap end of the stick at everything, and that's his stick, is that he always gets the crap end of the stick. Is that he always loses. All the time.
Zero, we're probably going to wrap this topic up at some point soon. So, no, I was not going to do it right now. I was going to say, have you found something to read yet?
I've been looking at TV tropes. No. No.
So, other dark counterparts, what can we think of? Like, off the top of our heads. How about fucking Superman 4, I guess? Because everyone loved Superman 4 with the nuclear man made in the sun or something.
Yeah, I'm lost. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Superman 4, the film. Basically, if memory serves, Superman tries to sue for peace among the United Nations by throwing all of the nuclear warheads into the sun, and that will make peace.
Wouldn't that do
Incidentally,
really bad things to the sun?
Every single nation in the world went along with this because, sure. And Lex Luthor puts some stuff in one of the warheads, like some of Superman's hair or something. When it gets thrown into the sun, Nuclear Man is born somehow.
Because
he's played by Dolph
comics are
Lundgren, I
weird.
think. Yeah. I think it was played by Dolph Lundgren. So, you know, he apparently has a pattern of showing up in terrible fourth films. Talking about Rocky IV, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. Did you ever play He-Man?
Wait, what? He played
It was actually... There was a He-Man film. A live-action film. And he played He-Man. It was weird.
That does sound weird.
Courtney Cox was in it. From Friends. Very strange. Anyway. So, Zero, how's it coming along?
I think I want to read Sleeping with the Girls. Specifically the part where he's still on Mars and he's using the gun and he's fighting.
Okay. Fair enough.
I
did recommend that fic at some point, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're done with that topic. We do have some questions to do before we get to the reading, though. So don't worry, Zero. If you want to find the right part, you can take your time. So, Ryo Hitsuya asks about Reflux, basically. So, we were planning on doing the One Piece thing with getting back up to... Well, not getting back, but getting to the end of Nami's arc but Slice's connection is shit, and he literally can't do anything.
Yeah.
So the entire point of that is lost. So I don't know. At some point, we're probably going to just do an episode and catch up on Hero Academia. After that, I honestly don't know what's happening with it. We might pick something else to do instead of One Piece. We might just go from the current chapter in One Piece and see what happens. I have no idea what's going on, but we'll get through it. No idea. We'll see what happens with it. But that's where it stands right now.
So, yeah, keep those suggestions coming for manga to do.
No one picked that sorcerer, whatever the crap it was, again, please.
Yeah, that was... no.
Anyway, Ethan asks, what's the worst part of going to the cinema?
The local cinema that has since shut down now, we saw Megamind and Transformers 1 on it, and the screen was so fuzzy that I could barely see anything. So visual quality is a big one for me.
Yeah. Last time I went to the pictures was seeing Age of Ultron, and that was the first time I've been to the cinema in like 10 years. I was having trouble seeing anything. It was rather difficult to focus on anything, which had not been a problem for me before. So either my eyes have gotten much, much worse since I last went to the cinema, or it's just not something that I can enjoy anymore. Maybe it's a perspective thing or where I was sitting or something, but it just doesn't work for me. I am much too used to watching small screens, not big screens, because I can focus on everything then. I don't know. Zero?
What?
Worst part of going to the cinema?
Worst part of going to the cinema is when you want to sneak into the next movie theater, but everybody's watching you.
Okay.
You're just like, oh,
you mean
man,
the worst part of going to the cinema for you is that you can't break the law?
Dang.
No.
Oh, sorry, I mean, gosh darn it.
No, I just... normally I just go in the bathroom and then come out and they just don't even care. But the worst part about going to the movie theater for me is when you try to sneak in candy but nobody has deep enough pockets.
That I usually watch stuff in the winter, so that's never a problem for me. I'm always wearing a huge coat with a billion pockets.
That's about it. I mean, it's
Okay.
that and the high prices for everything.
Yeah, high prices are always a problem.
You know, I don't think I've ever gone to a movie and had the audience ruin it.
Neither have I.
I've had a few instances where people talked, but it was like, we saw Frozen in the theaters, and when Hans does the big betrayal thing with Anna, that's it, Anna. One girl in the back's like, I forget what she said, but she either gasped really loudly or was like, "We should kill him," or something like that.
That little girl's badass. Oh, fair play. Yeah, I mean, going to pictures can actually enhance it as far as, you know, you have an audience there with you and they will gasp at the appropriate moments or, you know, laugh and stuff. And it's infectious. It's nice atmosphere when it's done right.
Yeah,
it's
it
not...
can increase the experience for you. Enhance, rather.
Yeah. Okay, Zero.
Alright, so this is from...
Do we not have any other questions, or...?
Nope, that was it.
This is from Chapter 10 of Sleeping with the Girls, Volume 1. And before this, he's been fighting one of the villains from Sailor Moon, and he has been kind of getting his butt kicked. Like, he has a shotgun, and, like, he's been trying to fight, but it's not been doing so well, and now he's finally thrown a grenade at him. For those of you who've never thrown an M67 fragmentation grenade, it actually produces 3 distinctly unique sounds. The first sound can be described as a metallic tink of a cheap metal spoon being tapped against a small piece of sheet metal. The sound it makes as a fuse handle pops off the device. The second sound is an eerie, almost freaky whistling buzz sound when it flies through the air. I'm not sure what causes it, but I'm not about to investigate closer. The sound was enough to make Gramps run. The third and most satisfying sound is the sound of detonation. Grenades not simply boom, as you might expect. If you listen to enough of them, you come to realize you can hear 2 distinct sounds very close together. The first being the ignition of the primer blasting cap as the fuse runs out, which sounds like a high pop or shop sound, and the detonation of the main charge of high explosive in a loud whoomp or whoomp, whump or whoomp. A combined sound that is most distinctly described as whoomp. Even with the pain of rolling down several steps, I couldn't help but smile at the sound of high explosive as it turned the casing of a softball-sized metal sphere into a hail of molten metal fragments. I heard other sounds as my every sense seized the moment. Wooden breaking sounds, zipping sounds, ricochets and glass sounds, the sounds of death flying everywhere. Tumbling painfully to a halt, with a shocked sailor's henchie penning me down, I huffed as I turned my head to look at the stairs. Still here, still in one piece. Allowing Mars to quickly crawl off me, I forced my body up and dashed up the stairs. The first thing I saw was the crystal. Shiny! Mine! I scooped it up instantly. Now where was those? Oh, there he was. Shunning over to collect Mossy, I turned and moved towards the General, preparing to finish the job if he wasn't dead already. I frowned as I saw his chest rise and fall despite the dark. Damn, he really refused to die for taking a shotgun blast and a grenade to the face. But he was a mess. Shoulder all but destroyed now that I got a look at it, and his eye was flayed all over, his uniform ruined, blood oozing out of one eye. I can't deny feeling just a touch of sympathy for the creep. He looked like hell. I will, he started to cough as he saw me walk up, kill you for this. There was no redemption for this asshole. He was a monster to the end. So there's only one option. No, I began, aiming the shotgun at his face. You won't. Blam. And that's it.
Very nice.
Yeah, one of the strong, probably the only strong moment for that self-insert character that he actually gets. The rest of them tend to be, oh, I am so over my head. This is really, really bad, you guys.
But this is like the one main moment where he actually is in power. And I really like that. It was really well done.
Yeah, and then it backfires spectacularly on him when everything else happens. Because as a direct result of that, other bad stuff happens. It's a good knock-on event. He gets his moment, but at a really big cost.
Yeah. I like that. I hope the reading was good.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was.
Okay, recommendations. Let's run the recommendations. Short episode this week, but whatever.
Yeah, since I just read this fic and it's been recommended in the past, I'll just second it, I guess, again. It is very well done.
So I say you got anything?
I've only been bouncing between playing stuff, recovering, and reading with this rig. So I can now personally state that it is very good, and I recommend it as well. But aside from that, not really.
Okay, that's the second week in a row that I have to link with this ring, but I'm okay with that. I'm not complaining by any stretch. Okay, my recommendation... I guess more than an attitude adjustment. You remember White, the Bleach fic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very much like that.
Alright.
That's basically it. It's very much like that. Only without the forced and kind of contrived conflicts that sort of arise out of nowhere. Like, hey, you know how Karin was kind of okay with Ichigo being a hollow and understood that he was a hollow, but he was still her brother and stuff. Yeah, not anymore, for no adequately explained reason. And you remember how Yuzu was just kind of a non-entity character? She's Quincy now, and she's working for Yuha Bach for some reason.
I mean,
Yeah.
given the bloodline, you could try the Quincy angle, but...
No, it works. It was just very poorly handled.
yeah. Yeah. You need to handle it right.
That
It did
entire
not feel-
chapter was just like a massive downhill turn. I actually stopped reading it after that one.
What, you mean the one where the girls get the powers?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I
So wait, they get
basically
their
left their-
they get their powers, and then they immediately jump to that.
Basically what happens is, over the space of about 3 days, Karin and Yuzu both get powers for no adequately explained reason.
The reason given is exposure to Ichigo more, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you know,
How would that even...
considering that
I don't
power,
know.
considering exposure to Ichigo caused, like, you know,
absolutely nothing in them when he was actually around all the time?
yeah, but like they're trying to pull the whole, but Chad and Orihime.
Yeah, but that had Ichigo around all the time, and in this fic he was just not there at all. Like, literally not there. He was in Hueco Mundo for the entire time.
So he wasn't even near them, and they got okay, that makes no sense. I can understand if you're trying to go with the angle of, okay, Ichigo's around his house a lot more, he's around his siblings a lot more, now he's got his soul powers, and they're starting to awaken faster to abilities, or something like that.
Yeah,
You could-
and Yuzu never actually got any powers. She couldn't even see spirits, as far as I'm aware. She never even got that ability. So,
Yeah. You need to do more for that.
oh well. It was good fic while it lasted, but this one seems to be going quite a bit better, in my opinion. It's avoiding a lot of those problems. It seems like Ichigo is not entirely certain whether he wants to make an enemy of Soul Society yet, but he's playing along with Aizen's plans. It's basically Ichigo's a hollow now, just to clarify. So it's basically him playing along with Aizen's plans for now, to see where things go and to see where everyone stands. So yeah, that's only 3 chapters so far, about just under 30,000 words. It's pretty okay so far, so I'm looking forward to more of it.
Alright.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to type that real quick. Alright, so, I guess we're pretty much done for this week. That was a short episode, but I'm not complaining because I would really like to go to sleep right now. I have a full day of work tomorrow. God damn it. Alright. So, I would like to thank everybody for listening to the Fandom Flux Podcast, episode 99. 99, guys. 99.
Yep.
So close. If you would like to get in contact with us, you can do so through the YouTube channel, through the comments. If you'd like to donate on Patreon, feel so inclined, we would very much appreciate it. If you want one of us to do reading or something, we could do that, sure. Just donate $5 and choose that as your reward. Yay, and we'll totally do that for you. Once again, I'd like to thank
Casey, stop. We gotta finish it. No. We gotta finish the fight.